that I have made. And I showed you in a previous video a purse, but this is a purse gift card holder. Okay, and I'll show you how this works. We put our gift card in here, close it up, and set it down. Okay, so this is a little gift card holder. I done a gift card holder for a gentleman. It was a briefcase, and I thought, well, why don't we do a gift card holder for a lady or a young girl? And so that's what we're going to make today. We've used some designer paper, and we've used some coordinating cardstock paper, and then we use some die cuts, and I'll go through all that with you. And on the inside of this one, I did not stamp it a sentiment, but I'm going to today to show you. So let's get started. This is a really cute idea for Easter, Mother's Day, whatever occasion that you would give a young lady or a special person in your life a gift card. This would be a great way to do it. Okay, so let's set this aside. And what you will need, guys, is you will need, let me bring in my items here. You will need some designer series paper. Okay, you will need one 12 by 12 cardstock paper, and then you will need a little bit more of that cardstock paper and some white cardstock paper. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to first do our cuts and then our scoring, and then we will get started. Now, before I get started, I want you to be mindful when we start to do our folds of a mountain fold and a valley fold, and I'll show you what that is when we start to fold. Okay, so just keep that in mind. I will have all the directions, the measurements down under in the description box, so you can click on that. You don't have to worry about doing the directions right now or the measurements. I will have that in the description box for you on this video. So let's get started, okay? And then, well, before we get started, let me tell you that I went ahead and die cut out a flower that we're going to put together, and I also die cut it out the sentiment and the handle. Okay, so I went ahead and done that, and we'll have that done. Alrighty, so let's get started. First, what we're going to do is we're going to bring in our solid color cardstock paper. I'll lay this aside, and we're going to get our trimmer out, and we will need for this, guys, one cut that is 4 7/8. Okay, 4 7/8. Get that on the 7/8. I want to make sure I'm there. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, set that aside, and then we're going to reduce that down to 11 5/8. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11 5/8. Okay, we have that cut. Now let's go ahead and take our designer paper while we have our trimmer out, and we're going to need one that is 4 5/8. Four 5/8. By 3 1/4. Okay. We're also going to need two more that is 4 5/8 by 3 1/4. So 3 total. And you'll see what I mean when we start to put our gift card purse together. Okay. Then we were going to need one that is 4 5/8, which we have here, by 2. Actually, we're going to need 2 of these, okay? So, let's go ahead and trim that down. I'm going to discard that because I don't like the way it cut. So let's do 4 5/8 again. Okay. By 2. And like I said, we'll need 2 of those. Okay. Then we're going to need 2 more. That is a 1/2 inch. 4 5/8 by 1/2 inch. Okay. Cut that down. And get this one to cut. Alrighty, guys. And I think that has got our cuts. No, we have 2 more cuts. I'm sorry, guys. We have 2 more cuts. We need, on our cardstock coordinating color, we need one that is 4 3/8. Okay. By 3 inches. Okay. And then we need one that is 4 5/8. Okay. By 3 1/4. Okay, now I think that's got all of our cuts, guys. Alrighty. So let's bring in, we're going to set aside all of our cuts just for a moment. Set that up there. Let's bring in our scoreboard. And on our scoreboard, we're going to lay it lengthwise. And we're going to score this in several places. Okay? Now, when I put the directions in for you guys to see, there I'm going to mark with a V and an M. And the V will stand for valley and the M will stand for mountain. And you'll see what I mean just in a minute, okay? So let's go ahead and start scoring. So we need one to start off with 3 1/2. Okay? Then we need 4 1/4. Let's go to 4 3/4. Let's go to 5 1/4. 6, and then come down here to 9 1/2. Okay? Alrighty. Alright, so we're going to start our folds on the 9 1/2 side. Okay? So I want you to turn it to where your paper is facing you and the 9 1/2 is at the bottom. You're going to fold this towards the top, and that is called a valley fold. Okay? So if you raise your paper up, you're going to have a valley right here. I want you to go to the 6 and do that again, a valley fold. Open it up. Then I want you to turn your paper over and I want you to do a mountain fold. Okay? A mountain fold means that you're looking at the fold and when you turn it up, you've got a mountain. Okay? So if we turn it back over, we'll have our valley fold our valley fold, and our mountain fold. The next one is going to be a valley fold. So bring it to you. Okay? Bring it to you. So you have a valley, and now you have a valley fold. The next one is going to be a valley fold. The next one is going to be a mountain fold. And then we're going to turn it and we're going to have a valley fold. So when you get finished, guys, when you get finished, this is what you should have, okay? You should have a valley fold, a valley fold, a mountain fold, a valley fold, a mountain fold, and a valley fold. Okay? Now, what I want you to do, the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to take our valley fold and we'll put it together. So, I'll turn this back around so you can see what I'm doing better. So we're going to take the two valley folds, mountain folds, bring them together. You have your valley fold in the middle, and we're simply going to put these together. That's what's going to hold our gift card. Okay? So let me get some glue out here. Now, if you wanted to, you could put some double-sided tape right here and then some glue, but I'm just going to do glue, okay? Just barely on the edge of both sides. Barely on the edge of both sides. I'm going to bring that together and close that up, and I'm going to hold that with my two clips here, okay? And that'll give that time to set up. While I'm doing that, while we're waiting on this to dry really good, let's go ahead and let's put in, now that I'm going to turn this back around so you can see, let's go ahead and put in our bottom, our middle, and our top. Okay? Not doing anything to the outside yet. Not doing anything to the outside yet. So you will have designer series paper, you will have white cardstock, and you will have designer series paper, or I'm sorry, colored cardstock. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to round my corners here. I'm just going to give that a quick round. And what I done is I made this part right here. Just rounded it off. Okay? So, let's go ahead and put some glue on our designer paper. And I got this paper actually as a free gift. I had ordered a large order, and as a free gift I got this series of paper. Did not have a name on it, guys. But it's got some beautiful paper. There were some beautiful designs in the pack that I got. But you choose whatever designer paper you like, okay? There's all kinds of designer paper out there. Stampin' Up! Has some beautiful. Scrapbooking.com has beautiful paper. You can get beautiful paper about anywhere. I get a lot of stuff from Stampin' Up! Okay, lay that in there. Okay, and then we're simply going to lay a colored cardstock on top, centering it to where it looks good. This doesn't take long to make, guys. What takes the longest is, like I've said in most of my videos, prep work. Just getting everything prepped and ready to go. Okay, I think we can take these off now. Put them back. Okay, so that's got that. Now let's go here and let's put our designer paper here. And what we want to do is we want to go ahead and we want to round off, get our quarter round our corners. Okay, just so. Okay. Lay that down so we can get it even. Being careful not to go past our fold line. Okay. Alrighty, now before we close this up and do our back side and put our handle on, let's go ahead and the two pieces that was 1/2 inch by 4 5/8, we are going to put on either side here. That way it finishes the look of our gift card holder. Okay, so we'll bring it down and put it right there. It just makes everything look pretty and complete. And we'll do the back side. Okay. Alrighty. Now, that's the inside before we put any stamping on it, okay? Let's turn it over. Now, guys, what we need to do is we need to put designer paper here and designer paper here. But before we do that, and also on our top, but before we do that, we need to put our handle. So turn it back around, close it up, and lay it flat. Let me show you that again. Close it up and lay it flat, and then flip it over. And then we need to put our handle on. Now guys, listen, if we could put our handle on after we put our designer paper on there, but it would not look professional. It wouldn't look good. We want to hide that. So let's put our handle on first. So find the center and only add glue on the bottom part. Okay? So let's add some glue on the bottom part. Make sure I got that right. Okay. I'll just eyeball it. I don't have anything marked. Just eyeballing it. Okay. There we go. So when we turn it over, we have some glue. We don't want that glue to show, so we'll take that off. When we turn it over, we now have our handle. Easy peasy, right guys? Easy peasy. Okay, so lay it back out. And now we're going to go ahead and put designer paper on all 3 spots. Okay? I made a gift card holder similar to this a couple years ago, and it actually, and I will do a tutorial on that to show you guys. It actually looked like a gift bag when you opened it up. Okay, so there's that part. Now let's go ahead and add our designer paper to this section here. And guys, like I've said in my other tutorials, I use glitter art glue. You can get that at Amazon, you can get it at Stampin' Up, you can get it at scrapbooking.com, wherever you buy your art supplies. Okay, close that up. Now let's do this part. And we need to round our corners, guys. So let's get our quarter rounder here. Okay. Some glue. As I am making this, guys, it is 29 degrees outside. It is cold. It's been a cold winter. Let's get this centered and laid down. Okay. Alrighty. And there we go, guys. Now, we need to fasten our gift card holder. And if this was a heavier paper, I probably would use magnets, but since this is not a heavy paper, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use Velcro. Okay, so I buy this Velcro from Walmart in the sewing section of Walmart. You can get it online, but I pick it up when I'm at Walmart, and that way I know I have it. And, whoops, about to put that on the wrong side. Okay. Place it down wherever you think your center's at. I think my center's right there. Okay. And close it up. Now let's go ahead and varnish really good now that our glue has dried. Varnish our folds really super good. I didn't forget, guys. I just had to make sure we got it together good first. I didn't forget. Okay, so there is our gift card holder. Now let's go ahead and let's open this up before we put our embellishment on the outside. Let's open this up and let's go ahead and let's do our stamping. And so the first thing I want to do is I want to come down here and I want to put a little decorative stamp right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this together. And guys, don't forget to like and share and hit subscribe. And you can share this video with other people. Any of the videos that you see, any of the tutorials that you see that I've done, go ahead and share them. Leave me a comment. I love my comments. Leave me a comment. I will try to answer your comment back. I may not get it right at the point of you sending it, but I will comment back, okay? Alrighty. Now, there we go. Now, let's give that time to dry. And while we're leaving that time to dry, I want to go ahead and get my sentiment for in here. Okay? And what I've chosen to do is I'm going to do this as a birthday gift. Okay, wishes for a beautiful birthday. And I want to go ahead and do it in black since my cardstock is pink. I want to go ahead and do something that'll show up. Okay, now if we had done white here, if we just turned the colors, done pink on the bottom, white on the top, then I probably would have chose my pink, my rosebud pink. But I think because we've got the color on top, we need for our sentiment to be visible and easy to read. So let's find our center. 1, 2, 3, and pop it up. And there we go, guys. Wishes for a beautiful birthday. And down here, I think I want to put celebrate, because they can take their gift card and they can celebrate however they wish. If they want to buy them something pretty if they want to go out to dinner. So let's do celebrate right here. 1, 2, 3, straight up. And there we go, guys. Alrighty. Put our lid on our ink so we don't put our hand in our ink or get our elbow in our ink. And I've done both in times past. Okay, so let me show you how this works one more time. Let's see, did I leave the card? I did. I left the card. This is my grandson's Getty card that I keep loading up when he comes in. So, see how this works, guys? Isn't that cool? See how it works? Just a cool little way to give a gift card. And we send a lot of gift cards out these days. Okay, and it'll stand just like that. So let's go ahead and let's put together, while we've got this setting here, our flower. Okay, and I have chose a zini. And I'm going to do it in white since our base is pink. And our flower, our zini flower, actually is white on our paper, on our designer series paper. So let's go ahead and put some glue down. And remember, guys, turn clockwise. Don't lay on top. Don't lay it on. And one more dot. Bring our, okay. There's our pretty little flower. And then we need a center for our flower. And since we are using the pink, I'm just going to do a pink center. Let me get my little tool here and put it on there. And press down, and voila, we have a beautiful flower. Now let's transfer that flower to our purse. Okay? We'll put some glue on the back. Okay, there we go. We'll hold it in place just for a minute. Now guys, that was simple to make. Very simple. It didn't take much at all. It didn't take very long at all. It's just getting everything prepared and ready to go. So when we open it up, we will open it up and they will see this is a birthday. We can put our card in here, press it down, close it up, and we have a beautiful purse. Okay, it sits up really pretty. So there we go, guys. There's our purse. I hope you like that. It's a little gift card purse. Beautiful for a young lady, mom, wife. Guys, you could do this yourself. You could make one of these real easy. But remember, like and subscribe. Share it. Leave me a comment. I'd like to know what you think about the videos that you're watching. And as always, from my little crafting corner to yours, happy crafting. Have a good day, everybody.